Dear all, good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the technical session 1A on behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and Knowledge Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 7th International Conference on Information and Communication Technology for Sustainable Development through Zoom. I hope you all will enjoy these knowledgeable and interactive sessions through the day. There is a special note for all the presenters. You will be given 7 to 8 minutes for your presentation and further 2 minutes for your question and answer. So on 7 minutes, I will raise a gentle reminder. There is another request to all to please to stay connected with us till the closing remarks. Just before we get started, I would like to introduce you all to the chair of this session, Professor Anubha Jain. Let me share the screen. Yes, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Richa.
Yes, Professor Anubha Jain is working as an associate professor and head Department of Computer Science and IT, IIS, located in Jaipur, an academician for the last 21 years, and she has actively contributed in the she has actively contributed in the teaching and industry research and development. Her research interests include soft computing, computational studies, and software engineering. She is the author of 9 books and has published a number of papers at the national as well as international level. Welcome, ma'am. It is a pleasure to have you here in this session. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Pratna.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I would like to start this session. So our first presenter is Prajakta Shinde to present her paper on stroke prediction using machine learning approaches and its performance analysis. Please, Prajakta, you may continue now. I'm stop sharing here.
Hi. Yes, ma'am. Yes, am I audible?
Yes, Prajakta, go ahead.
My screen is visible?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Good afternoon, all. I, Prajakta Shinde, presenting a paper in ICT4SD conference. Okay, the title of my paper is Stroke Prediction Using Machine Learning Approaches and its Performance Analysis. The agenda of my presentation is introduction, motivation, objectives, literature survey, methodology, results, and conclusion. Introduction. So, firstly, we will see what is stroke and why I have done the stroke prediction analysis. So, usually stroke occurs when supply of the blood to the brain is reduced or blocked completely, which prevents brain tissue from getting oxygen and the nutrients. That is especially stroke. And what are the warning signs to human body? The mainly warning signs are there: weakness, depression, trouble for speaking, vision issue, headache with vomiting, and many more are there. Some of the notable symptoms I have noted here. And what are the effects of stroke on the body? Okay, the effect of stroke will vary depending on the part of the brain and the amount of brain tissue involved in the stroke. But the most common long-term effects include altered speech and communication skill, and loss of balance, weakness of the extremities or paralysis, difficulty in swallowing, vision and memory loss, and the depression. These are the major effects of stroke on our body is there. So what is my target, or what I have focused in this paper? So whatever the okay, so how in early stage, or according to by studying the history of the stroke. Okay, so why the stroke is occurred, or what are the reasons the stroke is occurred, so how we can avoid uh, the stroke. Okay, so that is the main focus of my topic. So what are the early awareness of the symptoms of the stroke using machine learning approach. Okay, so the motivation of my paper is to provide information to the patients or the people in general, people, because stroke may be going to occur to the heart patients or any other type of the patient or normal people also. So regarding awareness of how different lifestyle factors affecting the stroke to occur. Okay, and objectives are to aware the people about the stroke and to provide information about early symptoms through various machine learning techniques. So for doing this analysis, I have done the literature survey. Okay, so first paper that I have done the literature survey is the building a knowledge base of an expert system for personalized stroke risk prognosis. These are the authors, that is Boris and Victoria, and they have used a technique that is expert system for personalized stroke risk prognosis. That in that particular paper, authors present an expert system based on a model with operators that characterize various states of chronic cerebral ischemia. The risk factors, that is predictors, that can affect the health are operators in the model. The expert system, which includes multiple combinations of predictors and protectors. Predictors mean that which is going to cause that particular stroke, and protectors, so how you are going to protect from that particular stroke, will make it possible to form personalized prognostic hypothesis for the patient. Okay, that particular system that they have designed, but what are the limitations of that particular system is that risk factors, both static and dynamic, should be chosen properly. Sorry, there are disadvantages of the prediction in the group risk model due to the partial loss of inaccuracy of information regarding the specific people. Okay, so it is expected that whenever you are doing the analysis, all type of the people should be covered. Okay, that system should not be stick to the specific of this particular system. Second one is that study on detects stroke symptoms using face features. So here, as we in earlier slide we have seen, so what are the symptoms of the stroke? Okay, so that is headache, vomiting, etc. But there is a face. Okay, so you will say your that stroke affected person's face is not normal. Okay, so again, according to the face also we can detect that particular person is having the stroke or not. Okay, in this particular second paper, they present the early symptoms of the stroke detection using face features. To achieve that, in that particular paper, they calculated wrinkles on forehead area, eye moving, cheek line detection, etc. But again, the drawback is that they have considered very less data. Okay, they have considered only 100 records. Okay, so again, that much. Okay, so all the types of the you may consider faces are not covered. Okay, so all or whatever the features are there that we are going to consider, forehead area, eye moving, that are not considered. Third one is there fully automatic stroke symptom detection method based on facial features and moving hand differences. Okay, so here that they have used the active appearance model, and again this is also having the limited patient data. So I have done the analysis or I have surveyed these particular papers. Again, I have surveyed the different papers also to uh, uh, target my problem statement. And to do the analysis of stroke data, I have used the different methods, that is logistic regression, Navy-based algorithm, support vector machine, and decision tree classifiers. These are the classification methods. So logistic regression, So logistic regression is a classification approach to analyze. Okay, so mainly logistic regression is we are going to use for the categorical data. So again, whatever the features that we are going to consider, we are considering here 10 features as a input data. And what is our targeted output? Our targeted output is whether that particular person is having stroke or not. Means here we are considering two classes, 0 and 1. 0 considers no stroke and 1 considers stroke. Okay, so there are more than one independent variable that describes the output. In feature evaluation step, the 10 features are selected here and given as an input to the algorithm. In this way, the class membership probability is calculated. Means according to that particular all value for that each feature. Okay, so here I have considered different features such as body mass index, then gender, then job type, etc. Okay, that different 10 features I have considered. And last, my feature is that is the class, whether that particular person is having the stroke or not. Okay, so in this way, logistic regression calculates the stroke class probability and non-stroke class probability. Next one is a Navy-based algorithm. So in Navy-based algorithm is a probabilistic classifier. Okay, so Navy-based algorithm is based on Bayes principle. Okay, so according to the probability of that particular feature, okay, so we are going to decide.
Please try to stick to the time limit that has been given to you. I think you won't be able to move to the results. Pratna, can you tell me how much time is left for her?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I was just asking that please, Prajakta, get to conclusion.
Okay,
Actually,
okay, yes,
we
ma'am.
are running out
Okay,
of time.
so yes, ma'am. So these are the my results. Logistic regression has given the accuracy 94%, Navy base 88%, and support vector machine 94%, and decision tree 90%. So these are the my evaluation graphs. From that graph, you came to know that so how that particular hypertension and work type okay values are. If there is a hypertension is there is a probability that there is a possibility that that person will affect by stroke. If in the work type there are again different variations are there, private, government, like that. If you are belongs to the government job criteria, there is a no stroke. If you belongs to the private, there is a possibility of stroke. Then hypertension, age. Okay, the people who are whose age is above 40, they have the possibility of the stroke. And hypertension, if the hypertension value is it is max up to the 1, then there is a possibility of the stroke. Residence type, if you are living in a rural area, then there is a no stroke, possibility of no stroke. But if you are living in a city area, there is a possibility of the stroke. And heart disease, if you are already suffering from heart disease, then there is a possibility that stroke might be wait occurred. Then there is a no variation between the gender. Okay, for the male and female, there is a same possibility of the that particular stroke occurrence. So I will reach to the conclusion that classification algorithms such as logistic regression, Navy-based classifier, and support vector machine gives good results while classifying the stroke data. So whatever these classification algorithms I have used, that are helpful for me to give the information regarding the early awareness of the stroke symptoms. Okay, or what precautions you should take to avoid the stroke. But as compared to other algorithms, support vector machine gives the better results. The benefit of this model is it gives precautionary measures to avoid stroke to occur. Large extent feature engineering is required to get the good results, and in future we may use deep learning models to get the better results. Means in good feature engineering means that in the current case I have used 10 features, so we can increase the more features while doing the analysis, so we will get the better results. Thank you.
Okay, Prajakta, which data set did you consider for the same?
Health stroke data set, ma'am.
Yes. And
Health
how many records? How many? What was the size of the data set?
near about ma'am 5,000 records are there.
8,000. Okay, didn't you find that for having so many records, you should have done something related to deep learning? Didn't you think about that? That you could have tested this much data set on deep learning model? Is this your PhD topic? Am I audible, Prajakta? Hello?
Hello, yes, Prajakta, can you hear the voice of ma'am?
I'm not being able to hear Prajakta actually. Yeah,
Okay.
Prajakta, am I audible to you? Pratna, let's start with
Yes.
other
Yes, ma'am.
member next in line.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, so dear all, now we are moving forward to our next presentation. That is of Prashant Vats. Uh, we are having Prashant Vats in this session. Mr. Prashant Vats. Ma'am, I think we are not having, so we are moving forward to our third presentation. That is of G. Lalitha Devi to present her paper title on encryption algorithm using polygon triangulation and Catalan numbers. Please, ma'am, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
I also request to all the participants, please be ready with your presentation and screen sharing PPT. So we don't have to face this difficulty in this session. I request to all.
I think is Lalita Devi able to hear us? Is she there?
Yes, ma'am.
So please share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Please make it fast, Lalita ji.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You're wasting everybody's time.
Ma'am, I'm audible, ma'am.
You're audible, but your PPT has not yet started off. It's already 5 minutes. Pratna, can we take her up later and we can start with somebody else because I think she is having some network problem.
Yes, sure, ma'am.
She can give a presentation in the end.
Yes, sure, ma'am. So we will take your presentation later on. Now we are moving forward to our next presenter with Jagdish S. Kalimani to present his paper on similar incident detection for IT service management in multilingual records using information retrieval model.
I don't think he is here.
Yes, ma'am. So now next, we are also moving forward with the next presentation that is of again Prashant Vats. I think he is not here in this session. And also next is of Mr. Jagdish Kalimani. We are having these two presenters in this session. Okay, fine. Now the next is of Mr. Rahul Pethe. Do we have? I think we are not having any of the presenters in this session, ma'am.
Let's take Lalita Devi again.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. Lalita Devi, now
Yes,
is
ma'am.
it possible? Is it possible for you to share your screen now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Just go ahead. Dear presenter, you are having two alternatives right now. Just mail your PPT to the conference ID so we can
No.
share your presentation on behalf of yourself and you can continue your presentation. Or just as ma'am said, just pick up your overview of presentation so we can get the idea on which topic you are going to present your this in this session. So please go ahead with whether in these two alternatives, what whichever you are comfortable.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you sharing your presentation with us, with the conference team, or you are just giving an overview of your presentation here? Because your voice is audible, you can go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I'm visible, ma'am.
Yes, yes, dear, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sheelalta Devi. I'm assistant professor in Prism Degree and PG College, Department of Mathematics. My paper title is Encryption Algorithm Using Polygon Triangulation and Catalan Numbers. The present COVID pandemic has transformed a physical world to a digital world. Electronic communication has become a major part of the human life that leads to a threat to digital network. So, hiding and protecting the information against unintended persons is highly essential nowadays. This can be done by encryption process. Introduction. Encryption techniques are derived from mathematical concepts like number theory, graph theory, and algebra. In the present paper explains a symmetric packet zipper using polygon triangulation and Catalan number of applied number theory. Here, a natural number n is secret between the users. The Catalan number Cn, number of triangles of n angle, Tn have major role in encryption process with simple logical XOR operation. To protect the zipper against different active and passive attacks, to achieve avalanche effect, the present plain text packet is concatenated with the previous zipper text packet. Catalan numbers. Catalan numbers were discovered by an Belizean mathematician Uzi Catalan. It is a sequence of natural numbers denoted by Cn. The formula of number sequence is Cn equal to 2n factorial by n minus factorial into n factorial. For example, we take the natural number n equal to 10, 20, we get Cn equal to 6564120,420. The next Catalan numbers using Euler's triangular problem can also be defined by Cn equal to 4n minus 2 by n plus 1 Cn minus 1, comma n greater than or equal to 2. In this case, C naught equal to C1 equal to 1. The next one is polygon triangulation. Polygon triangulation. Polygon triangulation. In computational geometry, dividing the polygon area into triangles with non-intersecting diagonals is called polygon triangles. For a complex polygon, the triangles is just drawing the diagonals between non-adjacent vertices as shown in these figures. It has many applications in curved geometry, in art gallery problem for obtaining 3D object representations, computer graphics, in CAD programs, etc. Catalan number is a sequence. Catalan number is a number sequence which is a solution of many combinational problems. Polygon triangles is a problem used in discovery of Catalan numbers. A convex entone can be decomposed into n-2 triangles. To associate the polygon triangulation and Catalan number, the number of triangles with n angle is denoted by Tn. Tn equal to Cn minus 2, comma, n greater than or equal to 3. Tn equal to 2n minus 1 4 factorial by n minus 1 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. The proposed algorithm, a natural number n, the corresponding Catalan number Cn, act as a secret between the legitimate users. Different steps involved in encryption process are the message to be communicated is divided into plain text packets, each of length equal to the Catalan sequence Cn. Tn, the number of triangles with n angle is computed. The next one is working procedure of encryption. In each packet with packet length equal to the Catalan sequence Cn, the encryption is done using logical XOR operation. The encryption procedures involves the steps all the text characters are coded to ASCII binary equivalence. XOR operation is performed between ASCII binary of the characters of at mth position and tnth position cyclically. Logical XOR is applied between the characters at nth position and tnth position. The process is continued successively n plus 1th position to n tn plus 1th position. This is the encryption process. This is the encryption process. The second packets is the subsequent plaintext packets are underground logical XOR operation for encryption. The same XOR operation is employed between binary equivalents of previous zipper packet and present plaintext packet to get new plaintext. M21, M22, M23, we take only small letters is a second plain text packet. C11, C12, so on is previous ciphertext packet. Then a new plain text packet, we denote capital letters, capital M21, M22, M23 is created by concatenation using logical XOR operation. In the description is the decryption process is the receiver first divides the ciphertext in packets of length equal to the Cn. Decrypts by applying logical XOR operation with the positions n comma tn. Decryption for two packets. So if you take the length of 4, for example, we take n equal to 4. 4 is the natural number. Then Cn is the Catalan number equal to 14 and Tn equal to 2. Tn is a polygon triangulation. I take one message and plain text is Geetham Institute of Sciences. In this message we divided two packets. That one, the first one is Geetham Institute. The second one is E space OF space SCIENCES. Next, we apply encryption process. We apply encryption process. First, we take GITAM space INSTITUT. We calculate in this process. The first one is C11 equal to the ciphertext C11 equal to M1 plus M11 plus M13. The second C12 is we calculate M12 plus M12 XOR M13, so on. We get a ciphertext of for first packet is this one. The next one is second packet encryption. Remaining part, second part of encryption, E space OF space SCIENSES. This one is calculate for suppose we denote new plain text, we denote M21, M22, M23, so on. We calculate the previous first packet C11 XOR M21. The next one M22 we calculate C12 XOR M22. We get C21, C22 ciphertext of the second packet. Next one, conclusion. Given example shows that the zipper is secure against all types of active attacks like linear and differential cryptanalysis. When the second and subsequent plain text packets are concatenated with the previous ciphertext packets, before encryption, the cipher is more secure as it achieves a good avalanche effect. So it is a secured crypto system. In quantum cryptography, the present encryption algorithm is more secure if the secret key, a natural number, is secure. The natural number n may be changed whenever the secret key is compromised. The present paper is a contribution for the application of number theory in cryptography. References? Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Lalita ji,
Yes, ma'am.
what are your future plans? Any future work related to this encryption you have thought of?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, hello?
Yes, you are audible. We can hear you. Please go ahead. I think Pratna, she is having some network
Yes,
issue again. So let's move ahead.
yes, sure, ma'am. Okay. So now we are concluding this session. I sincerely thank our all authors for their excellent presentation and great contribution in this session, and all the participants for being part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough. Also, on behalf of the whole team, I would like to thank all the participants to support this version of the conference, even the sixth version of this conference, and we will be happy to have you in the eighth version in 2023. All the participants would be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. All the papers have already been submitted to the Springer, and the publication will be live within 5 to 6 months. So I hope and I wish kindly cooperate with the ICT4SD 2022 and Team Global Knowledge Research Foundation. And I also would like to thank our session chair, Professor Anubha Jain, for chairing this session. Ma'am, here is a token of appreciation. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being part. It is a pleasure to us to be with you in this session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Some few words from your side. We will be happy
Yeah.
to have.
Thank you, Pratna. So the presenters were both the presenters presented well, but I think they might work hard for their future work and come out with better future work. And all those who are listening, they should also be motivated to write papers, research papers, and go further for doing good research work. I wish all of them good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I request that if all the participants can turn on their cameras for a quick snapshot and good memory of this session. Please, can you all turn on the camera? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
So Vats was trying to join Dr. Prashant Vats.
Dr. Prashant was, but I think he is facing some difficulties. I have admitted him two
Okay.
times. Yes, yes, he's here.
So in case he wants to present, then it is fine. Otherwise, we just finish our
Dear
session.
Dr. Prashant Vats, as your presentation is here in this session, so are you going to present your presentation here?
Audible?
Yes, audible. Please say.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Is it visible, ma'am? Ma'am, this is the paper that we have presented. Basically, we have proposed, you can say, implementation of the hump back whale optimization model. This was the research paper that we have presented. Actually, we have prioritized the requirement elicitation process using the whale optimization algorithm. Now, what happens is that whenever you have designed some software, or you can say you are prioritizing the requirements, then in that case, you have to take on the functional requirements first, And in that case, you have to prioritize them from ranging from one to the important one. So in this case, what we have given a humpback whale optimization, which is based on the feeding behavior of your whale. You can say the scavenging approach of the whale optimization, in which the basic, you can say the bubble formation of the whales in the group, how they hunt, how they prioritize their target and all that. So basically we have proposed that. So this was the you can say related work that we have studied, in which we have studied the you can say the previous work of the various authors, that how they have studied this optimization algorithm for providing the solutions, and you can say optimized solutions to the computing problems right now based on the nature based in inspiring algorithms. Because numerous work has been already done in the area of, you can say, anti optimization and genetic. So right now the swill behavior of the whale optimization is being right now under consideration for prioritizing the approaches of the, you can say, for the what we can say for the software prioritization. So this was the basic two algorithms that we have taken, in which the first priority is the positioning of your target feeds, and then you have to optimize your solution based on that. So basically what happens is that humpbacks whales, they form a kind of bubble net scavenging concept, in which after finding their target, they have to shrink down their circumferential mechanism, in which basically they have to create a circle. They have to define the boundaries for defining the requirements. Based on that, then we have to narrow down the requirements onto the you can say most by emphasizing onto the most prioritized requirements that must be incorporated into the you can say while designing these software engineering prioritization. Then the bubble net assault we have studied, then how you can pursue your prey. These are the algorithms that we have done. Then these algorithms we have implemented in MATLAB now. Then the fitness functions we have applied, and these are the MATLAB codes that we have given, and result analysis. We have studied that how the prioritized approach for the normal prioritization, you can say approach, like we have earlier worked with the genetic algorithms, and now again working with this whale optimization algorithm. Then how the basic differences comes. Basic difference comes into the performance of the, you can say, this thing, because right now the emphasis is been onto the secure coding and secure engineering as well. Right now the companies, they are not focusing onto the secure the engineering part, the requirement part only. They are concerned about you can say more onto the requirements that are based on what we can say more focused onto the security considerations, because right now cyber security is a very main issue. And in that case, when we are prioritizing the algorithm based on two particular functionalities, and then it will help us to reduce down the what we can say the intrusion detection, or you can the intrusion you can say intrusions onto our software platforms that we are going to develop right now. So it is just a mode of prioritizing your algorithm that we have done in this research paper. So that's what I can say. And another paper I think we have also got in this presentation. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, sir. Please go
Am I
ahead.
audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
That was it now.
Okay, thank you. That's it. No questions from my side.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Please, please, please. Most welcome.
Sir,
Ma'am, am I audible? Yes, ma'am. Please. I'm
what are the
audible.
future plan? Yeah, I can hear you. You're given a comprehensive study on social network analysis for digital platforms to examine and
Yes, ma'am.
solve the
That
behavioral
is
patterns of
also
everyday routines.
that is also one paper that we have given in this thing. I'm sorry, right now I'm not having that much time to present that paper as well, because the session is going to about end, I think so. In social network analysis, basically what we did, ma'am, we have done two researches into two separate areas. First of all, we have studied the social network platform based on to the user analysis, and then how these things can be incorporated for the social responsibilities. Because nowadays, you know it very well, the social
Is it
networking
a
platform.
review study or you have done some experimentation also related to that?
Ma'am, we have done the sentimental analysis right now for considering the Facebook and the Twitter data right now. Preliminary analysis has been there, that how you are going to recognize the users' comments. Based on that, we are going to categorize their moods, and then depending upon the their traits of tracking down the internet pattern, then we are going to provide the strategies for the internet marketing companies, that how they can devise their products or their strategies based on the consumer behavior. Suppose if the person is feeling sad, he is not in a mood to have some sort of, you can say, happiness. If some company is there which can provide him product that can release its stress, like you can say perfume, kind of perfume, or you can say some kind of pleasure, you can say. If he is getting aggressive, then some kind of calming music. Music industry is there, online streaming music is there. Suppose if a person is in a mood that he want to listen to the religious song, he want to religious to some calm down songs, then based on that prioritization or his internet usage pattern, these things can be done. So basically this is just a work of a sentimental analysis right now, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
okay, ma'am.
Thank
So
you,
this
sir.
was okay.
Yeah, so
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
can continue.
Okay.
Pratna, shall we over the session now?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.